Hello and welcome to another episode of the HSBG A to Z with me, Grimly. Today we have landed on Cookie the Chemist. Cookie the Chemist, sorry. Cookie the Cook, not Cookie the Chemist. I'm thinking of the actual card, Cookie the Chemist. Or, the Cookie Chemist. That's the name of that card. So, Cookie has been in the game for about a year now, and has always been one of the Tier A and Tier B heroes. They don't receive any armor because they are already strong enough. So, Cookie hasn't really received any changes at all since they've come out. Cookie's hero power is target a minion in either Bob's Tavern or your group of minions. I forget what they're supposed to be called. Oh, this really sucks. So what we have to do here is we have to take the Tavern Tipper and then eat the Murloc. So our hero power lets us consume 3 minions. They have to have typings, so they have to be tribed minions. And after we've consumed 3, we get an option to discover one of those cards for free. Well, not one of the cards we've consumed, but a minion of the types we've consumed for free from our Tavern tier or below. So if we eat 3 Murlocs, we'll get offered 3 random Murlocs. If we eat 2 Murlocs and an Elemental, we'll get offered 2 Murlocs and an Elemental. So for right now, it doesn't really matter what we're eating, we're just eating cards for the sake of getting some free cards. So on the 3rd time we use this hero power, we'll consume something and then get offered the choice of cards. This is slightly better. We are going to go for the Tavern Tipper start, which is it's not great, but it's something. I guess we'll just consume the Quillbore. I'm kind of into, so far we have a Murloc and a Quillbore stacked up in here, so when we finally eat something we'll get a free Murloc or Quillbore. Or whatever the 3rd minion type that we choose to eat is. I'm freezing this Quillbore because I'm kind of thinking about eating it, and I also do not want to roll onto a shop that is 3 neutral minions, which can only be 3 Tavern Tippers as far as I know. So normally the strat for Cookie is you tavern up pretty fast and use your hero power as a way to generate resources and economy to keep you strong enough to keep taverning. The way we've had to do this because of that opening shop is we're now going to have to take the approach with Cookie where you stay low tavern tier for a while and you play the rough bomb curve. And both ways are definitely viable.
Remain relentless, Commander.
I'm going to eat this first and see if we get a blood gem generator. We do. Cool. So we're just going to slap the blood gems on specifically only one of these Tavern Tippers, so later on if we get a blood transfer or a blood gem transfer we can take it. That is a crazy shot. The unfortunate part about this shop is we have to eat one of those triples, I think, or we have to take it. I think we're just going to try and get a Tavern 3 unit out of this. So next turn we're going to take the Razor Boar, I guess. I don't know, we could probably just take the Tavern Tipper and eat the Razor. So, a little bit of history. Cookie, ever since they've come out into the game, has always consistently been a very, very strong hero for just taverning and tempoing out. As you can pretty clearly see from what we're doing. Now there was a choice there where we could take the Razor and hold it in our hand for a while. I like the idea of a gem splitter, but I think we'll just take this and generate some free gold. Now we're going to eat the dragon because we don't really have a lot of choice, and then we'll freeze the other triple. Now, the tavern, or the plan for the rest of the game, or at least the next 2 to 3 turns, is we're just going to press the tavern up button and eat something in the shop and keep freezing this triple. The hope with this Tavern Tipper as well is we're going to scale it up to a point of where we hopefully can find an ability to taunt the card, and then we can keep it for most of the rest of the game. It probably won't be in our very, very end game build, but in fact, I'm going to start with the Warden of Old because I really want it to die, because I really want that gold. We can stack up 3 or 4 gold coins in our hand before we hit Tavern 5 or 6. That's optimal. That's fine, that's good. Until the Tavern Tipper. Of course he hit that one. Go right. You saw. It didn't matter, we won 100% of the time, but like, still, go right. Not low. Actually, no, never mind, we could have drawn that. If we went right there, his minion would have attacked.
Vigilant.
Again, just go to Tavern. Unfortunately, we cannot eat that spawn of Unzoth, so we'll just eat the mech. And we'll freeze. We'll just keep letting the Tavern Tipper scale up its stats as long as humanly possible. So, again, for next turn, we're going to tier 4, freezing. Turn after, we're probably just going to tier 5 and freezing again. The turn after that, we might go to tier 6 and freeze. But I feel like that turn where we're on tier 5, after we've leveled to tier 5 and we've frozen, I believe that's when we take the triple and look for a 6. Now, I haven't done a check of what minions are in this pool. Alright, Nagas are in this game. So, what we can do is we can try and look for a tier 6 minion. And hopefully hit an Athissa with a bunch of gold coins in our hands and the blood gems from the Razor. We might not be able to immediately use all of the spells we have to buff up the Athissa, because we're going to want at least 2 other Nagas first. But these are at least non-spellcraft spells, so we can hold them in our hand for as long as we need to. Perfect. We just want to make sure that this Warden of Old dies at every opportunity. This Tavern Dipper is one of the newer minions added into the game. I was very wary of it. At first, I thought it was kind of a trash unit. I still kind of think it's a bit of a trash unit. But I can't deny the fact that it really does get you where you need to go. I'll eat the Naga, because we really need Nagas, actually. You know what? That's a pretty good Naga to get. As far as Nagas go, that's pretty good. So now if we land the Athissa, we'll technically have 3 Nagas that we can buff. I'm not thrilled about buffing a Warden of Old, but we can buff a Warden of Old. I'm very happy I remembered to freeze the shop, because that would have been a big oopsie daisies. This brute is going to get absolutely ginormous once we get our blood gems, our tier 6 discover, and we get to use all our gold coins. This thing is going to the moon. In fact, we might even just stack all of our blood gems onto it itself, because every blood gem that is put on this card is +2/+2 on it. When I originally saw this card, I actually didn't pick it up for maybe the first week or 2 that Nagas are in the game, because I thought this only triggered off of specifically spellcraft minions. But I know it's just any spell. Your triple discover spells, they proc it. Your gold coins, they proc it. Your blood gems, they proc it. It's just a really powerful card.
Victory is close at hand.
I believe we win this. Wow, that that Tavern Dipper is just eating red whelps. So apparently this entire lobby thinks that they can play dragons. Oh, did my Warden of Old not die there? That's unfortunate.
You have a certain knack for violence.
So, we could double coin and buy that. We could. But I feel like that's going to be wasting coins if we get an Athissa. I don't particularly want any Murloc. I'm trying to think, is there any mech I particularly want either? You know what? We could take a 7 of what is offered to us. And look at this, we still have full health, we haven't lost a round yet, and we're on Tavern 5. This is the power of Cookie. It's also kind of a showing of the power of Tavern Tipper. Especially when you get a pair of them this early in the game. Like if you have an opening shop that's 2 Tavern Tippers, you take one and you freeze the other, and you play a Reform Curve no matter who you're playing. Well, sorry, no, that's not entirely correct. You play a Reform Curve if you don't have to invest gold in a hero power. Like, we don't have to. Now, should Cookie ever become oppressively strong, her hero power would probably be changed to a 1 gold hero power, which... You're paying 3 gold for a specific minion type. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would probably still... It would drop her down a lot, but I think she'd still be playable. He or she? I've always imagined that Cookie as a she. They're Murloc. they're some sort of gender. She's also been one of those just like consistently good heroes since the time he or she has been in the game. Cookie's just been solid enough to play. You'll never be unhappy for getting a Cookie. I don't think we can win this. I think we tie this. No, I think we lose this actually. Yeah. Look at that Bronze Warden putting in that work. Whatever, we can take a tiny hit on this turn. Now let's hope we go to the moon. Athissa, please.
How fortuitous. I hope
Athissa?
this little minion proves effective.
Yeah, not quite. I guess we can take a Caligos.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Alright, and there's a dragon. Perfect. Oh, I'm short of gold still. Gonna flip the cookie canvas? Or flip the tavern tipper? I guess we just play the Metal Tooth Leaper and eat something in the shop and keep scaling up the... Guess we'll eat a crowbar. I'm just gonna stack the blood gems and the Caligos for now. This is now fulfilled its course. It can be a cleave deterrent from now on.
Do not stop now, Commander.
This guy just has 2 big tavern tippers. This is fine. Yeah, we're fine. Prefer not to give him as many procs off that witch wing as he got, but that's just how she goes sometimes.
Good, but you must remain relentless.
The Mithrax is interesting. There's the ability to give it taunt.
A modest purchase. A fair selection.
So this is out now, that's out now.
Practice makes perfect.
Rule number 10. Hire recruits to
I
survive.
guess we'll start eating Murlocs for battle cries. Yeah, about that. About like actually getting battle cries. That would be nice, right?
Fish are friends, not food.
Use that as a way to break shields for now.
Separate the chaff. Victory is close at hand.
We could have just used the gold coin there, but why not do it this way around, I guess. Wow, he actually just straight up killed our tavern tippers straight away. Is this guy that's going to high roll us out of the game into death completely? Because he got the epistles that we were looking for. And he has the big 3/7 generator as well. Yeah, I think this is where we take 15 damage. It's nice to see other people are high rolling. It would be nice if we could get some good dragons to high roll with. I like both of those amalgams a lot. That's done. Bonker's done. I don't see a mama bear in that shop, do I? No. Guess we'll eat the Murloc for a battle cry at some point. This is ridiculous. Come on, battle cries. Bop this one first.
Fish are friends, not food.
You have a master squad to be reckoned with.
You know what? It's not a dragon, but we might as well make it big. Alright, that was slightly more battle cries than I was expecting to get at this point in the game, but I don't know if it's big enough for us to keep scaling. Part of me thinks we should sell the Murloc, but I think it's actually more stats to keep it. The Tavern Dipper's only getting plus 2 plus 4, that gives plus 4 plus 4 when it dies, and it's a 6-3 body. Oh, there it goes. Alright, fine, perfect. We didn't lose that round. That was looking like it was going very, very scary. Any chance I could fight that ghost? Oh, there's several
You have
ghosts.
a certain knack for violence.
Yeah, kinda need battle cries though is the thing. That's a battle cry.
Wisely chosen,
Again.
Commander.
Oh, there are people that normally watch my Twitch that would be sickened by the fact that I'm about to roll over and ag 'em. Is this a joke of some description? There are Murlocs in this game. How can I not find battle cries?
Separate the chaff.
I guess if it gives us Nadina. Is Nadina better than an Uther? I guess it is. Let's swap these two around. I mean, the Brute's not a dragon, but it's kind of scaling, you know, pretty close to one of our dragon stats. It's actually bigger than the Twilight right now. The Emissary's starting to fall behind. At least it can maybe get a Divine Shield as long as we don't get absolutely screwed here. We need our opponent to attack the Tavern
Do not
Tipper
stop
first.
now, Commander.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. He does have 2 Divine Shielded dragons though. Nadina didn't die either though. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we're fine. Can somebody kill Nadina? Here we go. Perfect. I can't believe Nadina just survived an attack. That's absolutely crazy. Well, if this game hasn't been a really good showcase of what you can do with a cookie hero power, I don't know what will be. And we've even made top 4.
Stay vigilant or fail blind.
K. And K.
My dragon wrath is yours.
This can go. This gets played. I might as well start buffing this up now. I'm gonna buy this in case we get another Caligos and
My
see how that goes.
expectations for you have grown. Apparently, you have a plan.
We did not get another Caligos. The Manta Queen's kind of interesting. The Uther's probably just better. Do I Uther Nadina? That seems kind of counterproductive.
Towards justice.
Bury the bone.
Something like that. That is a double battle cry
not
shop I
stop
probably should have
now,
froze, but
Commander.
what can you do? Let me attack first, please. No? Okay. Oh, he had his axe. Okay, so the next plan of action we have to do is we find something that gives spawn, and we can sell the tavern dipper and replace the taunted care measure. We almost lost that too.
Behold this tumultuous battleground.
I'm kind of thinking about the whelp smuggler. Are we fighting a ghost? No. Yeah, I actually think I can put that whelp smuggler. Now, can I get some battle cries? That would be great. Can I just get some battle cries though? That's a battle cry. That's a battle cry? That primal fin is insane, so we'll just eat technically the beast. I would like to keep stacking more stats into this, but at first, so the idea of this board is at some point we'll actually get to attack first. Our Terror Ghost will go in, lose its shield. Our Twilight Emissary will get attacked, hopefully live, then Adina attacks in and dies and shields everything again. How likely is that to happen? Pretty low. But over here on the Grimly HS and Grimly's channel, we're full of hope over here. Can I attack first, please? Have we ever gotten to actually attack first in this game? Okay, so there goes our entire board because we didn't get to attack first. Sweet. Yeah, we're dead. Maybe? Yeah, we're dead. One of these days, I promise, we'll actually get to attack first in combat. But you know what? That's been at least a good enough showing. Third place with Cookie the Chemist. Or Cookie the Chemist, Cookie the Cook. My apologies. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. And if you like this kind of content and you'd like to see more of it and you'd like to help me out, don't forget to press all the YouTube buttons and stuff. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next video.